Hello everyone, this is Shan and you're listening to an Empty Theaters podcast. I was procrastinating on recording this one so much. It's like the last week was so busy and then this week was also so busy. I just got some free time. It's Friday morning, I'm on the roof and I'm like, can I just skip this week's podcast to it? I'm like, nope. You promised for a weekly podcast and still you missed the last one. You're not missing anymore. So, I guess I should start with why I missed my last podcast, which is sort of also the topic of this video, audio, wherever you are listening. So, thing is, just the thing is, I finished my last week's podcast, and I sit on the Sunday, and I'm like, okay, wow, let's relax and let's record the next thing by Monday and Tuesday, and then immediately the realization hits me. Wait, it's mom's birthday, and then I'm like trying to plan something out for my mom's birthday, trying to decide what gift should I give her, and then her birthday comes, and then it's immediately like, oh, the two courses you signed up for, oh yeah, they are just immediately day after another. Like you have my geospatial remote sensing one, and immediately you have the basics of structural geology course, and I'm like, yeah. By the way, those who don't know, I mean, the ones listening this podcast are usually my close friends. If strangers were listening my podcast, I would have more views and streams. It's just friends. So you got most of the people already know, but I am a geology major. So yeah, so I just signed up for a couple of courses, and they come immediately each after one after another, and then bam, 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 bam. I'm busy academically. I'm busy in my family life. You gotta give time to your parents and siblings, and you get over that, and immediately I have a parent responsibility. Muse first heat. Those of guys don't know much about heat. It's like cats, female cats, once they grow like on average from 6 to 9 months, when they get of that age, they start feeling the heat. So they are like they meow a lot and they pee a lot and they just have this urge of meeting, so they roam around, they get anxious, they get uncomfortable, and it's like as a like cat parent, I had to comfort her, stay up at night, and also it was again something that compelled me to prioritize my family. And if you consider the courses as career, I think it's more academic. So yeah, that I was busy throughout the week, and then I finished this week and I'm like, okay, finally I'm free. I immediately remember, oh wait, we have Diwali now. Okay, I know a lot of people will hate me because people love Diwali, but I genuinely don't like Diwali. It's loud, there's a lot of light. I'm a person who likes to sit in a dark room with no noise. Plus, it also made me really anxious, and my whole life revolves around that kid. Like everything about me revolves around my cat. And no, if you don't get it, you don't need to get it, because it's sort of something you need to like. See, it's like people complain about how loud babies are and shit, but the parents are like, this is the most beautiful thing that exists in the world. It's sort of the same thing. You don't get it till you have it, I guess. Like, but that's not the point of the video. So I was like, okay, that's so like continuous to busy week. So I was like, okay, maybe I should also, as I said in the beginning, skip this one as well. But then I was like, as I said already, just repeating myself, but the point is, I was like, okay, what should I record then? And then I was like, okay, let's just talk about why I didn't record the last week's podcast and just spun something about it. And we talk about Muse first heat. For the ones who are new, might not know, because I started promoting my podcast more, I think around the third or fourth episode. So a lot of people don't know the initial two episodes, but thing is, I started this podcast mostly as like Muse journal, like Muse baby journal. So even like the first episode was how we got Mew and about new pet owners anxiety. And initially the aim of this podcast was just to talk about me. I wasn't like, oh, let's me talk about my feelings or what I'm going through or everything I wanna say. I mean, so my initial thought process was just like, let's make it about me. At least the beginning. I did say in the first podcast itself that I will try to say make this podcast random, but to be honest, I was just saying this because I was like, maybe I won't have enough to talk about, or just on you, or the purpose was mostly just to talk about me. But then I was like, let's talk about other things. Let's actually do what I said, and yeah, this is the first new episode in a while. But yeah, those who are new won't know this. So I just wanted to like clarify. No, the podcast was initially meant to be about Mew, and the first episode is about Mew. Don't get weirded out that hey, why is this guy suddenly talking about his pet cat? So that's the point. So today's podcast topic is first exhaustion and second Mew's first tweet. For exhaustion, I pretty much cleared why I'm so exhausted, like the busy weeks and I guess lockdown mental health issues. I don't think I ever really recovered out of it. But maybe I will once I go to Pune and stick around a bit with my friends who will be like, shut the fuck up and do this thing. Shut the fuck up and study, you depressed, anxious fool. So I don't know if what I should talk about or share much on exhaustion as it's pretty much cleared from short term why I was exhausted. So let's move on to Muse first heat. It's sort of like legit got teary eyes. That's how unprepared we were for Muse first heat. Thing is, I'm first like I'm a new cat parent. I don't know much about cats and neither about cat heat. So I was like, when she was like so uncomfortable, so anxious, I was like, what's happening to my kid? I was so anxious. I was like, kiddo, what's happening to you? And I was like carrying her in my arm and like comforting her all night. And the first 2 days were like so like tiresome and you know for us it was like the lack of sleep and the worry and the for her it was the cat heat of course and it was comforting her all night trying to make her eat to let her roam but be like you don't go too far stay away from male cats because you don't want to be a teen mom and I don't think I'm responsible enough to handle grandkids and but the third day it got a bit okay like she was getting used to the heat we were okay staying up I guess mom sort of took the responsibility for a while because I was so tired and like exhausted from all the academics and then having to stay up all night taking care of her and mom was like let me take care of her you go and sleep the third 4 day went by but fifth day she was totally fine I mean she was still in heat but she was fine she wasn't like I'm gonna keep you up all night and I'm anxious I'm uncomfortable or something it was like okay I'm feeling better now and by 6th day it was everything fine. And then my brother came for Diwali. So yeah, my brother's so lucky though. Like he didn't have to go through those nights, sleepless nights. But like he just came in when news heat ended, and it was, I don't know if it was annoying or like he's just lucky that he always comes in when the whole new, like like when I was having my first new pet owner's anxiety, he wasn't there. He was like chilling in Pune, like nothing to be anxious about having a new cat. And then the first heat he wasn't there either. I wouldn't call it lucky though. It's like missing milestones. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's not lucky. It's just missing milestones. Like, oh, I wasn't there when the baby cried all night. I'm lucky. No, it's not lucky. It's missing a milestone. It's one way you form a deep connection with a kid. I guess it's like as as I already mentioned. See, you anyone who hasn't took care of a baby, raised one, don't know that these things are what you make you closer to the kid. These things are what builds you up as a parent or as a caretaker or as a guardian. I just feel like as a godfather to one of my younger cousins, I always feel like the reason I'm so caring or towards him, or that I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm such a great godfather or guardian or whatever, but lot of but my uncle agrees that I'm a really great one, and I take that as a compliment and I accept it because I love my cousin and I want him to call me his godfather. Actually, no, that would be weird. It's like I'm not that old, guys. I'm just 20. It's so weird getting called like, oh dad, or like senpai or whatever. And the weird thing is, people do call me that. I baby like so many kids. It has gotten like a common thing that some of them just feel like as a joke, or just like, oh, you are sort of just like my dad, like you baby me, and are like, don't bring the phone on the table. So they just sort of just jokingly call me dad, which is weird. One kid I baby, like one 12-year-old I babied a lot because I was like, oh, she's not my little sister, she's just like my baby. And she called me daddy, and it was like such a cute thing for me because it was my first time some like kid just got so attached to me, they started calling me dad. And these people with this mind in the gutter have sexualized the word daddy so much, they are like, don't call him that, just do it. I'm like, just get your mind off the fucking gutter, you pieces of shit. She just means it like such a, like she meant it in such a cute way, like, oh yeah, you take care of me so much, you're sort of like my other dad. And these people are like, don't call him that, it's weird, it's sexual. I'm like, are you guys okay? Just why is okay? We went from exhaustion to Muse first hits to this weird ass topic, but why are people sexualizing parents? Certainly, like, why is dad and mom is sexualized? Like, let them be pure words, like, and just get off Wattpad. Stop reading those weird ass fan fictions. I know they exist. I know they do. Don't hide from me. I know you all what you all focus to under a blanket at night. I know what you read. Stop that. Stop sexualizing daddy and mommy. I don't want it to be like sort of a, yeah, this what the fuck this boomer is like how this boomer knows about Wattpad and shit. Just don't do it. That's the point. That's the lesson you take from this podcast. Don't sexualize daddy and mommy. Yes, that's the entire, like, the point of the video is not how I missed the last podcast and why I'm exhausted. The podcast doesn't mean anything about news first hit. The podcast about you shouldn't do this. Yeah, that's a weird topic change, man. We do a lot of tangents over here. Like, I start with something and go some like completely somewhere else. I don't know, other podcasters pick a single topic and stick to it, and also make it sound good. Over here, oh yeah, one of the reason actually I didn't point it out about missing last podcast. Mew broke my last Mew broke the wire of my headphones. I have this both wireless wired headphones, and I bought bought a wire for it, and Mew broke it in a week or something. You know, the wire with the mic, the aux cable, and I was like, how I'm supposed to record my podcast now? I don't have any setup. Already don't have anything. I barely just have an headphone mic, and Mew broke that too. How am I supposed to record? So actually, so that wire reached, I think, on Wednesday. So maybe I couldn't have been able to record the podcast before, like on any time before Friday morning, which I'm doing right now, anyways. But yeah, I'm jealous of the podcasters who have a setup and know how to stick to a topic and make it good. Over here, we just turn on the mic and do whatever with an headphones mic, and you guys still listen. That's why I love you all so much. So I guess we have went in enough tangents. I don't even know what to like title this podcast. I'll be like, what should I really name this podcast even? Exhaustion? But like exhaustion was not even like a minute of like, no, I think it was 4 minutes or something. What should I name it then? Like Muse First Street? We tangented from. I know what I'm gonna title this podcast as. Don't sexualize mommy and dad. Okay, I'm sure you guys are pretty much done from me, but still subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you can listen more of my bullshit. Listen me on Spotify or Apple Podcast or whatever podcast platform you use, and please support. Bye. See ya. See you next week on Saturday.